Whether you are a Gorilla Tag supporter or a BNOR supporter, we share one thing in common: our disliking for Cozy. Cozy is a small Gorilla Tag creator such as Neon Monkey or me, but instead of making normal content such as exposing racist or sexist Gorilla Tag YouTubers, he likes to, as I like to call it, gorillify different TV shows and movies such as Dexter or the new Michael movie that just came out. Gorillifying something usually means taking a script from a TV show or movie and word for word copying it into Gorilla Tag. Some other things are he likes to victimize himself to get out of different punishments. He likes to he fake cried a couple people's deaths, which I will be mentioning later in the video, and he is threatening currently to kill himself if we release this video. But I know he won't because I know he's lying about what he will do. Anyways, guys, let's get into this. I am joined today by TVT.
Yeah, boy.
And he's going to help me confirm a couple of things Cozy has done, such as lie to people about the Jay Crazy situation and victimizing himself while on a call.
I mean, what can I say? 3 cozies in the backseat singing about you. Hey Neon, can you play that song for me? TVC, turn it up on that radio. Cozy's got 200 guys and he's ready to blow.
So, TVT, can you start us off here with the whole Jay Crazy drama where most of this drama has started?
So yeah, a lot of the, Jay Crazy drama and Cozy, a lot of it was blaming MD, saying that he was the account that raided Jay Crazy's server. Originally, we believed that it was this account, Solaris. And in the end, it was Solaris, but Cozy tried exposing MD as being Solaris, trying to make him a bad guy. Even though MD and Jay Crazy were beefing at this point, MD is not linked at all to the rating. He had said a few things about the rating, and Cozy, instead of trying to defend MD, tried using this for no apparent reason at all, unless there's some beef I did not know at the time. No reason at all, blaming MD, pretending that MD was actually Solaris, even though it was an entirely different person from what we know. Even though this thing happened, yes, it was just a raid. It wasn't like the server got entirely nuked. We were able to rebuild it. But the fact that Cozy keeps going on and on about this, like it's this huge, terrible thing that MD didn't even do, by the way, it's honestly childish and immature that he's keep going on with this. So this needs to be brought to light because he's acting like a literal child at this.
So, actually, at the time of the Solaris raid, I was not online. I was trying to film a video about Jay Crazy with Neon, and, Cozy originally was supposed to help me expose Jay Crazy. But in DMs, he actually turned on me and said that I was the person who raided the Discord, and I'm a terrible person for making him, for quote unquote, and I'm being so serious, I will put this as a screenshot on screen, quote unquote, forcing him and manipulating him to help me expose Jay Crazy, even though I showed him proof at the time of what Jay Crazy has done. And the sad part is, after all this is over, me and Jay Crazy were friends again. I wouldn't say best friends because, we barely talk, but friends at most. Even after all this time, after I've proven myself innocent of not being Solaris, Cozy still goes ahead and he blames me for what happened on Jay Crazy's Discord. He still says I'm Solaris, and it's just childish at this point. But what's even more childish is what we're going to talk about next. So, for this part of the video, we were legally not able to record this because of the state we're in. There's a two-party consent, meaning we couldn't record this Discord call. But basically, what happened was we were going to just expose Cozy over a couple things, which one of them I can't legally talk about. Yes, I'm talking very legal situation I could end up in if I talk about it. So over Discord call, we're just gonna expose Cozy over these few things, and he started fake crying. Me and TBT over here, we were like, what is happening?
So yeah, a lot of it started over Discord when we were confronting him about the situation that MD was just talking about that we cannot legally talk about. When we were talking to him about it, he was really just victimizing himself, putting him in this position of that, oh, he never really did anything, and that we are the people that were hurting him. And a lot of it stemmed from the account that he was doing with the deaths that were happening with Undercover and Jack's VR. A lot of it came from this fake crying. We heard him whining and complaining in the call, and it sounded a lot like how he was expressing his sadness for the YouTubers that were dying, like Jax VR and Undercover. So when we confronted him about this, we were sincerely wondering, why are you fake crying? Why are you not showing real emotion? And he, instead of answering the question, flipped it on us, saying that we were the bad guys for even confronting him about this, and saying that, oh yeah, the reason why is because my voice sounds very similar to those other ones.
Mhm.
Heck yeah, it sounds the same voice because it's your voice, buddy. It sounded like a fake cry, just how he was fake crying in the Discord call, and it sounded very similar to how he was crying and expressing his sadness for the YouTubers that had just died. He was putting himself in his victim's shoes instead of taking responsibility for his actions. So yeah, we ended the voice call with him on Discord, and then we started talking with Neon Monkey in his stage in his Discord. And after that, we kind of hopped off, started playing games together. Me and Indy were talking when he got an announcement saying that Cozy, from Cozy himself, saying that, guys, I was just being, he didn't say harassed, but he made it seem like he was being harassed and victimizing himself. That two people, me and MD, had basically gone up to him and said that we told him to go off himself. None of that happened. In his Discord, he literally made it seem like, he didn't say the words that these two people or the two people made it seem like that, but in the way he was speaking and the way he was wording it, it sounded like we literally told him to go off himself. Literally nothing happened. All we did was confront him about why he was faking like all this attention, and why he was trying to fake his sadness for clout and whatnot. And it all came back on us, and we haven't been in contact with him. And from this moment, we still don't know whether or not he's doing this to still gain clout or whatnot. But he literally told everyone in his Discord that he's felt this way for a while, and felt like he was gonna go off himself because of this, because of other people at school, and not just us, and not just other people that were pushing him and were confronting him. Cozy, if you're watching this right now, keep huffing that copium, buddy. Keep huffing the copium, right? It's all gonna blow back on you one day, buddy. It's all gonna blow back on you.
So, what can you take from this video? Basically, I guess the moral of this story is, don't believe everything you see on the internet. Don't always assume somebody acts the way they do in real life, like they do on the internet. Don't go around thinking somebody is all great, because it turns out they can just lie and be as bad as they presume not to be. The moral is just stay away from bad people, stay away from a bad community. All honesty, if you're thinking about joining the Gorilla Tag community, steer far away from content creators. It's a mess that really shouldn't be touched. If you want to see more content besides Gorilla Tag, check out my second channel that's in the link in the description down below and on screen. And go subscribe to TVT, man. He's really helped out. He's really, gotten a lot of information, and if anything happens, we'll let you know. And by anything, I mean like if the cops randomly pull up to my house because I mentioned something legal, and then Cozy just dials 911 on me for no reason. Yeah, that would suck. All right, guys, bye.